This is Linda, and I'm doing Talking in American English Lesson 33. Notice it has an A after it because in 31 and 32, I think that's the ones I did it in, I had 4 parts in one video. And as they get longer, I think I need to break them up into separate videos. So this is lesson 33. I'm going to do it in 4 parts, but each one is a separate video, so you can watch the one that helps you the most. In the previous videos, part 1 was beginning sentences. So that's what this will be in this video. And right after this, I will do one for parts 2 and 3 and 4, and it will be 33A, 33B, 33C, and 33D. Then I can tell which ones you like the most, for one thing, and make it easier on you to find what you need. So let's move on. I have 2 things I want to say before I actually start this lesson. One is, I am not happy about how some immigrants in the USA are being treated right now. And again, I apologize. I've apologized before, but it's getting really serious now. And I don't know if you're in the United States or not, or if you've already gotten your citizenship or green card or not. But whether you are or not, I'm on your side. I hope it goes well and that you are safe. The other thing I want to say is, because I have so many videos now, I wanted to group them in playlists. So on my channel, I've created these playlists on American English. So the topics for the playlists are these: pronunciation, from beginning to advanced; vocabulary, for beginner and early intermediate students; know the 5 verb forms. If you've been with me a long time, you know I stress the 5 verb forms. Building sentences on 4 foundation sentence patterns. I taught the 4 foundation sentence patterns earlier. More about building sentences on those patterns, and then conversation for practice, and also some small talk conversations, which a lot of students seem to like at one time. I base this on what's happening in my class as well as the feedback I get from YouTube. But I grouped these so that you can find and review something more easily. I hope it helps. Now let's get to lesson 33A. This is basic American sentences at checkout. So you would say what's in blue. I'm having the clerk say something that will be in a different color. But you might say, will you do a price check for me? You come up to the counter and there's something you're not sure you want. Maybe it depends on how much it costs and you're not sure. How much does this cost, you might ask? Or will you do a price check for me? So they take it and they do a scan and say, oh, it costs $45. Okay. Well, after you know that, you would say, okay, I still want it, and you let it go through. Or, I don't want it. It's too expensive. I don't want it. And so they put it aside. You don't pay for it. So, will you do a price check for me? Or, how much does this cost? The clerk answers, and then you say, okay, I still want it. Or, I don't want it. Other things you might say: may I pay with cash? You only have money, you don't have a credit card, or you just don't want to use your credit card. May I pay with cash? Or you might say, do you take credit cards? If they say yes, then you can slide it where the machine is here, and you slide it through a little area. Slide it. That's the word slide. Now here's the box, and you can insert it, stick it in the card, insert it, or here's the box, tap it. Tap it. You just put it on there, tap. You can pay it with a card, those 3 ways, unless they take it from you and do it themselves. Sometimes they do it. But if you do it, you slide or insert or tap. Then you might say, I have a debit card. Now, a debit card works very much like a credit card, but it has to have a PIN number. These require a PIN number. It's a secret number. And you use that especially if you want cash back. You want some money to be given to you, and if you use the card, you don't get change. So you say, I need cash back. So when it comes up on the screen, it will say, do you want cash back? Yes. And then it'll give you an amount. They decide amounts, 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 or maybe $100. You hit the amount. You can't say $5.49. You have to say whatever's short, 5 or 10 or 20 or 50 or whatever amount they say. Pick one, and then you are going to get some money back when you check out. That's pretty handy to me because sometimes I need cash and it's a good way to get it. The clerk may say, did you find everything okay? Were you able to find everything okay? The key word is find. Listen for find. They want to know if you were able to find what you needed. They want you to buy more, so they want to know if you found what you needed. Anything else? What's the word else? Anything else more for you today? Do you want a receipt? A receipt would be a little piece of paper that has the amount on it. And they're saying, do you want a receipt? Usually you say, yes, give me a receipt. Do you want this in a bag? If you say in a bag, that's probably a plastic bag. It's free. But they might say, do you want to buy a bag? If they say that, they're trying to sell you. Sometimes it's a very pretty bag. I didn't buy this one, but it's something like this. It has handles, and you can use it over and over again. So you buy a bag. Do you need help getting to your car? You're trying to get to your car and you have children or you're older. They think you might need help. Maybe you bought a lot of groceries. Do you need help? So you listen to the word help to get to your car. Do you want to make a donation to this charity? Now, this happens many times when you check out and there's the box, this box where you pay. And it will say on there, do you want to round up or donate some amount, 5 or 10 or some amount of dollars? The roundup is just giving a few pennies. But you can do that, and I'll explain roundup when I get to the video on idioms. But that's just giving a few pennies to a charity. And some people do that. It doesn't matter which question is asked, the answer will be yes or no. So you would say yes, or sometimes yes, please, if they're doing something for you. Or no, thank you. No, thank you, I don't want to give. No, thank you, I don't want to buy a bag. No, thank you, I don't want the item. I just bought one thing. I don't want it in a bag. So the answer you say would be yes or no. And that's the end of the video on beginning sentences. Now I'm going to start another video, Lesson 33, Part B. And I hope if you're interested, you will also watch that one.